Yeah, you're fine.
Cool.
Before we start, honest opinion, do my feet smell?
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, speaking of fuck,
Yeah.
we all
Yeah,
got fucked.
That's true. Anything show.
Yeah.
N-E. No. N-E.
Fucking idiot. You have one job. Other than bring all of the things, edit, upload, do all this.
Oh, motherfucker. Yeah. Lord have mercy. What a game. In a very sarcastic way.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So we're this is Wednesday as
We don't need to tell them that.
okay. Well,
It's Sunday night.
It's actually Tuesday night, February 12th. Way too late.
hard cut.
It's Wednesday. So you've had time to mull it over. You've gone from the zenith of, I think the text you sent me was, I don't want to be alive anymore. And then you didn't text me back. Very concerning. So you're still here. So I feel like we're coming back.
to reality.
How do you feel now that the Patriots have won
I feel
six Super Bowls?
I feel like I'm glad the season's over.
Uh-huh.
Even though I'm gonna miss football, but I'm glad it's over, especially if this is gonna be the outcome. And it makes me dread the start of next season because next season, because we're just gonna get a season full of like, oh, the GOAT and oh, blah 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 and blah blah blah.
Okay.
Mind you, we did we did a very poor choice of drinking game, and
I'm glad I was not there.
I hate animals. Hate animals. Yeah. Here's the thing. I enjoyed it until I knew the Patriots were going to win because I am a defensive-minded person. I love defense. I know defense. Most of my knowledge is surrounded around defense. But yeah, when the Patriots when it was clear the Patriots were going to win, it was yeah.
When was that for you?
When they kicked the field goal to make it 13 to 3.
Oh, so with 2 minutes left in the game.
Yeah, because
you're making it sound like, after Gostkowski made the field goal, it was I don't know, maybe that was me. But it sounded like you thought it was going to be earlier. It was when it became clear when it was coming down to 0 that the Patriots are going to win.
But it's because all the defense needed to do was stop them, which
they technically all game.
Did. Yeah,
they did on the 22 other drives.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I feel the comparison I've been using is this game was like watching two ace pitchers go against each other in a baseball game, because it's amazing because pitchers are striking people out and it's a showcase of their skill set that is not appreciated in modern sports, but doesn't make it fun to watch. Defensive games are great because seeing people come up with schematics that work, putting quarterbacks on their heels, all these important defensive characteristics are impressive. And both defenses were fucking impressive.
Oh, yeah.
But it was not an interesting game to watch. It was boring.
The interesting thing, the biggest interesting thing for me coming out of this game is to find out what is wrong with Todd Gurley. Something is wrong with him.
What the fuck?
Dude,
it's been 6 weeks.
Yeah. It has been essentially since he got his initial injury in the third 3/4 part way through the.
It was like week 13
regular
or
season.
something
Yeah,
like that.
so something like that. Yeah, there's not any deny that something is not wrong with him.
Because something is not right with him. He did a double.
Not
negative.
Something ain't right.
He done broke. His groin's all busted.
Yeah, something is not right. When Gurley is by far the most talented person on your offense, look, I get it. CJ Anderson put up like 300 yards rushing in 2 games and put up like almost 200 yards rushing, something like that, in the last 2 games before. I get it. But damn.
I mean, he had the opening snap.
Gurley
And then
is
he
still,
didn't touch the ball till like 10 minutes into the second.
Yeah.
Like, why?
Yeah, there's something.
He was like, they kept like stretching him out the
Yeah.
entire time. He was always on the bike. He was always with the trainer. Like,
Mhm.
something's all finicky with him, and he was not ready.
Something is not right, and I think that for me, that is going to be the biggest interesting thing to come out of this game, because their defense is locked. They've got all their defensive players locked in for at least the next 2 years, I think.
Jared Goff is still cheap.
Yeah, I don't think Jared Goff's the answer either.
No,
we
I'm
saw-
saying like the reason why they like have all these defensive studs is like they don't have to put money in a quarterback.
Okay, yeah,
They're-
yeah.
it's a rookie
got
contract
you.
for their quarterback of the future right
Yeah.
now, and so it's like they can pay Talib, they can pay Sue, they can pay all these. They can give Darnold
Is
the
Sue got a
biggest.
1 or 2 year contract?
I feel like it was a one,
I think it was.
but
They're
gonna
got
sign him
to.
again.
Yeah, they've got to sign him again.
like that fucking interior pressure duo is no one else has that.
You even saw it in the game. Like, it was clear. They were doing, like, they had great pressure on Brady. They were pushing him out of the pocket.
Because they were doubling Darnold, so
Yeah.
Sue was just one on one,
Oh, yeah.
and he kept getting to Brady.
Yeah. Yeah.
If Cooper Kupp hadn't torn his ACL,
Damn.
he
Yeah.
would have been Edelman. Because
Ooh.
I mean, who else on offense was other than Cooks was
Woods,
the threat?
But Woods is.
He's their Hogan.
Yeah.
Like he's just their outside threat. Like
Man, I
if
forgot. Yeah.
it's just those two guys, Kupp and Gurley, were not there. So the defense
yeah.
only had to scheme for fucking don't let Brandon Cooks beat you, even though he's only 5 foot tall. Like he's not going to jump over you; he'll beat you.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, don't let C.J. Anderson get going.
Yeah.
So like they had 2 things to worry about,
Mhm.
while like the Rams had to worry about like 4.
Hogan, Gronk, Edelman,
And the Sony
four,
Michel,
the 4 running backs
yeah.
that they have: Berghead, Sony Michel, White, and then the other
And
guy.
they stopped everything except Edelman.
Yeah.
They stopped the running backs.
Dude,
they stopped the screen
Edelman.
game. They held Gronk to like only 2 or 3
Edelman
catches.
had what, 100 and...
He had like a million yards. He had every yard of offense.
That's right, because they had like 280, and he had like
2
100 and 180 of that. So like
It
100
was
yards.
insane.
It was not.
And it wasn't like he was doing anything crazy. He was doing crossing routes.
Yeah.
Like just slants in.
Mm-hmm.
But they had to the Rams had to be perfect, and the Patriots didn't. And the Patriots had a few mistakes. But the Rams were.
That's true.
They could have done it if that. Which twin was it that made that amazing stop in the end zone?
I don't know, but it.
Because Goff,
One of the
if he had
reporters,
Goff had
yeah.
seen it
Yeah.
a half a second sooner, it would have been there. But he hesitated and he fucking booked it
Dude,
30 yards across
Yeah.
the field in
I
like
know.
2 seconds.
That's the only. So
That was
that.
incredible.
Yeah, that is the only. Well, I guess the 2 only other. The only cool thing coming out of the Super Bowl that I liked was that the McCourty twins are the first brothers to win a Super Bowl together,
That's really cool.
and with that, the one of the brothers and Danny Shelton both went from 0-16 with the Browns last year to winning the Super Bowl this year.
That's
So
gotta
that
feel
was
good.
yeah,
That's
that
gotta
was
feel
also a pretty cool little story. Other than that, the Patriots are full of like just asshole players mostly.
Well, let's finish talking about the game, and then we can talk about the
The
His son?
Gronk.
What?
You can see that
No, what's
In
the
the
Gronk
parade?
thing? No, why would I watch the parade?
because you can't miss like the highlights that come out of the parade.
I saw one headline. It was Gronk takes his shirt off. It's like, yeah, of course he took his shirt off. He's a fucking frat boy. Like, he has a party cruise business.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'd be more amazed if he kept it on.
For
But
real.
what happened?
He like full like just groping the and at the same time
Ooh.
like I don't know
Ooh.
why were you there, but whatever. The Sports Illustrated model, that was, yeah, there was like a Sports Illustrated model. I'm assuming, and this is where we could be like misinformed, she could be his girlfriend, I don't know, but it was just like, why are you there? You're the only one there. I would understand if they had like
A bunch of.
them, but I could only see her,
Mhm.
and if she was standing right in front of him, which also makes me think like, maybe she's his girlfriend. I wouldn't put it past Gronk to have a Sports Illustrated model as a girlfriend.
Oh,
But
Gronk
it was funky. It was,
Gronk was
and-
probably pounding natty ice since like 7 a.m. And so he's like doing shots of Jaeger in between, just like snorting Fireball, like every gross thing you could
God.
be doing. So I'm amazed.
and she was also very uncomfortable. You could see because when he's like full on grabbing, she's like, "Hey, yeah,
Get
like,
me the fuck out of here.
slide off me, a little fucking weird Hulk."
Do you have anything else to say about the game?
Oh man, that was it. Great defense. It was a fun defensive stance game. I mean, the better offense won. Better offense won.
Yeah. There was.
Congratulations to Boston, I guess.
Yeah, there was. I forget who was talking about it. It could have been. I could have been watching The Herd, but he was talking about how.
Oh,
Hold on. Let me just finish
Okay.
this point because it's like an actual point
okay.
about how on the drive that they scored the touchdown was they changed how they did every play compared to the rest of the game, and it shows they made adjustments where the Rams didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Because instead of doing what they had been doing, they huddled every single snap. They waited until the last second. They ran the ball differently. Like, there were smarter. Like Sean McVay said it, he got out
Yeah.
coached.
Oh yeah.
And like that moment was like, okay, nothing we've prepared for 2 weeks is working. We're just gonna do something on the fly and trust that we know what we're doing.
Mhm.
And they were able to make that adjustment, and it worked. And the Rams were not able to make that adjustment.
Interesting. Yeah. No. Easily outcoached. Easily. I mean, look, man. I'm not.
Belichick is twice as old
I was
as
gonna
Sean
say
McVay,
I'm not big on
and been to
Belichick.
10 Super Bowls.
Yeah, but I 100% would be totally down with having him over anybody.
I mean, Sean McVay, he's the offensive guy. Offense couldn't do anything. Wade Phillips, he's 900 years old, got all the football now. Like, what's that cliche thing? It's like he's forgotten more football than we'd ever know, kind of a thing. Like Wade Phillips, his defense crushed it.
Yeah.
Because he has the experience. McVay he needs to take his licks.
Yeah.
And then he can. Like
I
Belichick
hope-
took his licks in Cleveland and New
Oh,
York
yeah.
for a while.
Oh yeah.
And now he's arguably the greatest
And the
coach ever.
Bills with
Yeah.
as
So
a-
Sean McVay just has to take his licks.
I
I have all the faith in the world.
if it's not the Eagles or the Broncos, I want the Rams to win next year with this team.
I mean,
This team is like deserving. The way this defense grinded out, easy.
so that's the actual game.
Hard.
The culture.
I don't know what I did.
How do we feel living in a world where Tom Brady has as many wins as the Steelers in the Super Bowl? Tom Brady is tied for the most Super Bowl wins of any franchise.
Yeah.
How do you feel with another?
I hope he
win?
falls off a plane or something.
I don't like doing that. I don't like wishing bad things to happen.
I'm not saying die. I'm saying like the private jet.
Like it's a park
Yeah, it's
plane.
a park private jet. He falls on his
Fell
throwing
in
elbow,
between the
and
stairs.
it's just like, yeah, you know, it's just whatever.
Idiot.
I don't know. Man,
It's.
here's the thing.
I was gonna make a terrible joke.
I hate the vast majority of Patriots fans.
Yeah, they're cocky assholes.
Oh yeah.
They're Boston people.
Here's the thing, though. I hate it
And
because
I'm wearing this hat.
I hate it because plenty of the people that I know aren't even from fucking Boston. So it's like, shut your mouth.
I'm not from Denver.
Shut the fuck up.
I'm not from Philly.
Shut your fucking mouth. That is different.
Sure.
What in the wide, wide world of sports is going on here?
Fuck! I hate the fucking Patriots.